What's the nicest thing you've done for someone that you never told anyone about? I used to work at this little coffee shop, nothing fancy, just a spot where the same people would show up every morning for their usual drink. One day, this older woman came in, and I could tell right away she wasn't feeling great. She looked exhausted, like she'd been up all night, and just ordered a plain black coffee. I asked her how she was, and she gave me the standard, "I'm fine," but her voice cracked a little. I lowered mine and asked again, quietly, "Are you sure?" That's when she looked up at me, eyes watery, and said, "No, I'm not. My husband's dying, and I don't know how to do this without him." She explained he'd always handled everything, chores, errands, bills, and now she was just lost. I felt my heart sink. All I did was pour her that coffee, and when she went to pay, I told her not to worry about it. It was just a cup of coffee, a couple of bucks, but she broke down crying right there. The shop was pretty empty, so we had a few minutes. My manager even came over and gave her a hug. She said nobody had been that kind to her in a long time. Later that afternoon, my shift manager called me. Apparently, her granddaughter had phoned in, asking who I was. Her grandma couldn't stop talking about the coffee shop guy who'd treated her like a human being when she needed it most. I never really told anyone else about it. It was such a tiny thing, but it meant the world to her.